babes, and welcome back to the channel of Quani Armani. I absolutely missed you guys. I am so sorry that I took a long break, but do not worry. I'm going to explain where I have been, what I have been doing, the changes I've made, and you know, just catching up with my subscribers. So if you are watching this video and you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure that you subscribe, you like, and you comment on this video and let me know the things that you would like to see moving forward. So today's video is going to be a little different. We're just going to have a little chit chat. It's not going to be too long. It's not going to be like my first get to know me where it was like an hour. I'm going to keep this short and brief, and we're going to get straight to the point. So just a quick update. Your girl has been oh yeah, sorry, but I'm now officially a part of the Standing Club. Yes, and it's my favorite color. But your girl have just been she honestly, I just took a mental break. I really needed it. I went through something. It wasn't traumatic, but it was definitely life-changing, and my filming just wasn't a part of it at that time. So I asked a couple of my close friends, ones that know me, instead of getting on Instagram and asking people who do not know me on a day-to-day to ask me questions about what they want to know about me or where I have been on my YouTube. I just asked my close friends. So a couple of them responded back to me, and I have the questions here in my notes. I have them here, so we want to get right into it. In reality, when I started my YouTube channel, God was not in the forefront. Yes, I did pray to God like, oh, I need a camera, I want to start a YouTube, but he didn't come to me and physically, you know, he didn't come to me and actually tell me like, Quani, you can start this YouTube now and I will bless. No, he did. It wasn't one of those things. I did it out of, you know, just seeing everybody do it. So now I'm here. It's the new year. It's a new day. We are in 2025. 2024 is behind us, and this time, this go around, guess who's in the forefront? God himself, honey. Yes. So it took a while. I prayed to him, and I was like, God, like, my camera has been sitting here for over 7 months. My friends brought me this camera for my birthday. It's been sitting here for almost 7 months. What do you want me to do with this camera? Give me the green light, honey. What is it that you need me to do? What is it that you need me to do? Because I'm ready to tap into the content, and we prolong it. So what's tea? So what's tea? And he's like, you know what? You are absolutely right. You have, you know, you've been patient. You've taken some time. You're doing the work. You're getting yourself prepared. So let's do it. Now, I pray that this channel, it surpasses what it needs to surpass, and I pray that I also become consistent with my content, because that was another thing. I was not as consistent, and you have to be consistent in this business in order to see growth. So that is my New Year's resolution, is to be able to utilize the time that I have when I'm off of work to film, to edit, to put out the videos. Really. So let's get straight into it, because I could babble on all day. Let's drink some water out of the standee. And let's get right into it. So the first question that one of my best friends asked me was, how have you grown in the past couple of years? So I'm just going to do last year. How have I grown from last year to this year? Whew. I started just figuring out what was going on around me. So last year, like I said before, I was in a relationship or whatever case it be, and I was idolizing that relationship. I was idolizing relationships, period. I just wanted to be in a relationship, and I'm just being straight up with y'all. I'm just being straight up. I wanted to be in a relationship, and like I said, like, God was not in the forefront of a lot of things. Like, yes, I was going to church. Yes, I was praying. But I was praying, and I was also doing other things like that I know I was not supposed to be doing. Yeah. So how have I grown? I've just been, like, my talks with God have just been really more straightforward. It's just been more eye-opening, and I've utilized the time now to just get closer to him. Around last year, October, end of October, beginning of November, is when I was just like, Quani, you gotta sit down. If some things not going right in your life, you gotta sit down. You gotta have this conversation with God right now. And that's what I did. So to answer that question, I've changed. Basically, I've just been changing the surroundings, like my surroundings. I don't go out to the club like that no more. I don't go to the club, period. I don't go to the club, period. I've limited the amount of alcohol that I drink. I've been getting more into the gym. And I've just been reading my Bible. I've been getting to it, honey. I'm talking about every day, 4 o'clock a.m., 4:30 a.m., I'm up, praying, worshiping, reading that Bible. And I don't care if my neighbors hit me, because you're going to hear this praise today. Yeah, God woke me up. I got breath in my body. You're going to hear it today. Okay. Next question was, how did I navigate after a heartbreak? And one of my best friends, she's so scared to go through a heartbreak. She just don't put herself in those situations. And I always tell her, like, when you do go through a heartbreak, baby, you ain't gonna want to do nothing. You ain't gonna know how to move, how to navigate. You ain't gonna know how to do nothing because you haven't experienced it. But one of the things that I did do to navigate a heartbreak, I talked it out. I went to therapy. I'm now in therapy. I'm not gonna say I went to therapy. I'm now in therapy. And I go in person. I don't go virtual. I sit on the couch, me and her, face to face, and we talking. And I'm crying. I'm letting her know of all the things that I'm going through, of all the things that I went through, and we just talking. And that helped me a lot. My therapist and my mom. Shout out to my mom. Like, I call that lady 24/7. 7 days a week. I don't care what time it is. I'm calling her. If it's on my heart to call her, baby, I'm calling her, and we talking for hours. And that was another thing of how, that was another reason how I got through a heartbreak. Like, I just talked it out with my close friends. I talked it out with God, of course. I talked it out with my therapist, my mom, and I was just able to pick myself up. I could not just sit around and just mope about it. I had to get up. I still had to go to work. Bills still had to be paid. I still had to take care of myself. Like, yeah, heartbreaks are going to happen, but it's all about how you pick yourself up from that situation. And talking about it with my close friends and my mom, my therapist, God, it just helped me a lot. Like, a lot. A lot. So if you are going through the same thing, going through a heartbreak, I say that joy comes in the morning. And baby, you're going to get through it. Straight like that. What's one thing you changed in these past couple of months to contribute to your growth? Talking to God, bro. I have this Bible, and it's in my dining room. I have this Bible, and it's the Women's Study Bible. And honestly, y'all, like, I did not know that reading the Bible was so therapeutic, that it just opens you up to a lot of things. Do not get me wrong, I have the Bible app on my phone, and I was always afraid to read my Bible because I know that God is going to read me. He is going to read me. He going to let me know everything I'm doing wrong. And when I opened up that Bible, he did. He read me, and he's still reading me, and I'm still going through the changes. I'm not saying that I'm Miss Perfect or whatever, because I'm still, every day it's a battle for me. Every day it's something new for me. Every day I'm learning something new about myself, about the people that I'm just learning, and I'm learning how to navigate this new life with Christ. Like, that's honestly how I've changed these last couple of months. That's one thing that I have implemented the most into my life from last year until this year is God. Like, God, period. Like, I'm trying to cut out secular music. I'm just being more vigilant on who I let around in my circle, because not everybody is on the same walk with me. And I'm not pressuring anybody or none of my friends, you know, to, oh, I'm on this new walk, you gotta be, nah, you take your time. You take your time. But that was one thing that I have added wholeheartedly, daily, 24/7, 7 days out the week, is God. Whether it's reading my devotional, whether it's listening to a sermon, whether it's listening to a podcast, whether it's reading a post, it's something I'm contributing Him, and I'm always praying. Always praying. So, I can see the change. I see the change in me right now, and I'm loving it. Like, I go to the gym. Just got me a personal trainer. I have been training with him for a while, like his boot camps and stuff, but now like I'm personally training again, and it's one of the best feelings. It's one of the best feelings ever. Like, I'm getting my mind, my soul, my body. I'm getting mentally, physically, emotionally. I'm getting all the way. Everything is coming together. Full circle. Bam, 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 bam. We getting it done. We getting it done. And how do you think moving to Tampa, away from all your friends and family, helped you turn into the woman that you are today? Baby, let me tell you something. It was so hard. Moving away from your everyday, like, you wake up, you live in the house with your mom. When she come home from work, you come home to your mom. You always with your friends. Every weekend, I got something planned. You won't work on the weekends because you was doing X, Y, and Z. It was hard, but I knew that I had to move away to be able to be that woman that I am today. Because in Miami, I was feeling stagnant. Everybody in Miami, like, it's fast paced. It's fast paced. It's the hustle and bustle down there. I have the hustle and bustle in me, but I also get overwhelmed a lot. So I had to move somewhere where I can get away from that. I'm not too far from home. I can still drive home. I can take an hour flight to get back home. Not even an hour. 30-minute flight from Tampa to Miami to go see my mom, to go see my friends, to go hang out with them when I'm off work. Like, I'm still able to do those things. So I was like, you know what? Like, stop thinking about everybody else. Like, you have to put you first. And that was another thing. I was always putting other people first. And it was like, no, you got to put yourself first. Like, living in Miami is expensive. What I'm paying now, I would never be able to pay on my own in Miami. I wanted to move by myself. I wanted a great paying job. I wanted more opportunities. I want to be able to make it and navigate in this world by myself. Like, I know I have my mom. I will always have my mom. God willing, I will always have her. So, she instilled in me a lot of things. A lot of things. And I had to utilize that. And I'm like, I'm sorry, mama, but I gotta go. I gotta go. And that's what I did. And being in Tampa, like, being away from all of that stuff, y'all, it's so refreshing, because don't nobody really know me up here. Like, I made a lot of new friends, and I love my friends to death. And I'm so happy that God was able to move me from there to here. And I'm able to provide and still be able to live my life how I want to, by the grace of God. So I'm letting y'all know right now, if it's ever a time where y'all feeling like y'all want to move but y'all know how to do it, 1, pray. 2, pack your stuff and leave. If it ain't bringing you peace, if it ain't bringing you happiness, if it ain't bringing you more money, get up and leave. Get up and leave. And Tampa is not bad either. Like, Tampa be lit. Tampa got a lot of great places here to eat. The nightlife is okay. I don't go to the club, so you would never find me. You would really never find me in the club unless I'm being kidnapped to go there. I'm a lounge type of girl. And it's a lot of stuff to do here. Like, it's a lot of things to do here. So Tampa have definitely molded me into the woman I am today, because I am here by myself. I don't have family here. I have close friends, but I don't have family here. It's literally just me. I get up every day, go to work, get up every day, paying bills. I do that on my own. If I need help, I can call my mama, but I don't. So yeah, that's how they answer that question. Traveling solo. So my first trip, the tips that I have about that is, I say just research, just because it's a lot of places out there that is safe, but I go to more states than I do countries. I'm scared to go to a country on my own, but I would travel to a new state. And I just say, any advice on that, just research. Before you book a plane ticket, before you pay for a hotel, before you pay for Airbnb, research. We got TikTok back. You got Google. Utilize it. Research. Pack your bags. You get on that flight and you enjoy life by yourself. See, I can do those things for myself. I don't need no entourage around me. I could do better by myself, honey. But just research. Because Dallas was definitely a time, and I love that. I want to go back real bad. And one of the things that I wanted to ask myself, because those were all the questions that my friends asked me, but one of the things that I wanted to ask myself was, do you think, did you picture yourself where you are today last year? And to answer that question, y'all, honestly, no. But I know I had to make the change. I know that it had to happen, because I'm sorry about Tara, because it's been a lot. It's been a long journey. I stopped doing the thing that I loved, and that was creating content. Yes, I was still on TikTok. I was still on Instagram, but it didn't equate to me picking up my camera and picking up my camera and being in front of y'all and just, you know, being my authentic self. And I'm sorry that took the back burner on what I was going through. But I'm telling y'all, that will be no longer. Like, I don't put myself in situations to where I feel like, you know, I'm going to get tried again. I'm going to get heartbroken again. I don't put myself in those situations, because my next love story, God is going to write it out for me. A lot of us, we be thinking that, oh yeah, this guy reached out to me on the DM. This must be the one. No, baby. Stop feeding your flesh and start reading the word of God. And my content this year is going to be more of a reflection of the things that I have been through. And you probably won't see me clubbing like that. You most likely won't see me drinking like that. A lot of that stuff has stopped. Will I still be going out? Absolutely. Will I still be doing the things that I enjoy? Absolutely. But you want to get more of the new Quanisha. The new Quanisha. The new and profound Quanisha. The one that has God at the forefront. The one that has God planting her steps and she's following them. That girl. And I'm not deviating from the plan like how I was last year. I'm not doing that. So I feel like this video was long overdue. It was well needed. And it was so therapeutic. And I pray that my following grows, that my subscriber grows, and that I put out the content that is needed for women my age. And that I bring some type of hope, some type of faith, some type of something, some type of light to girls, women my age, that you know you can do it. It's not too late to ever start a new life with God. It's never too late. It's never too late. But start now. Go get that Bible. Go listen to some worship music. Watch that sermon. Listen to that podcast. Isolate yourself from social media. You use time for yourself, because on social media it will make you feel like you ain't doing enough. It will definitely have you thinking you ain't doing enough, when absolutely you are doing more than. Okay? So, I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Stay tuned for the next video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this video. I cannot wait to see what God has in stores for this channel. And just stay tuned. I love you, qbabes, and I will see you again soon.